Well, there's homes, and then there's home. Shout out to the secret community. All right, we hit our goal. You guys know this. I've got a giveaway going on right now. This video was supposed to be the announcement of the giveaway of who wins, but I decided I'm gonna let it go one more day. The stories in the comment section for these full decks from Critical Games and Hobbies, the stories are phenomenal, and I think tomorrow, instead of putting it in this video, I think tomorrow I'm just gonna read all the stories and laugh about it. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be not great content, but if you're interested in the winner of that, watch that content tomorrow. Actually, it could be great content. It could be the best content because it's your content. It'll be good. But we also have a goal coming up of 1,000 subscribers. We're 70 away. And let me just tell you this, when Flesh and Blood blows up and the whole world is playing this game and this YouTube channel hits 1 million subscribers, I will not be as excited as when this YouTube channel hits 1,000 subscribers. One of my ultimate goals in life in the last 3 years has always been to be like, I wonder if I could do a YouTube channel and get it to 1,000 subscribers. And so if this happens, I can't wait to celebrate with you guys. It's going to be great. Anyway, let's do some stuff. Today we're going to talk a little bit more. I've talked a lot about Monarch pre-releases for sealed boxes, and I've watched your comments. I've watched you interact on Facebook. I've seen the anger at game stores. I've seen people being frustrated. I've seen people saying that it's a fine deal, let the game stores make their money. I've seen a lot of comments. I've heard from you. I've heard in my Discord server. Shout out to the Discord server. Tonight we're playing. We're doing our first event. It's going to be a fun event, and then we'll kind of pick it up and do some more prize supported stuff in the future. But anyway, I've seen people talking about it in our Discord server. I know people are upset, and other people are like, no, it's fine. Let people make the money. It's first edition boxes. But here's what I want to talk about. I'm going to say this twice. I'm only going to say it twice. I'm going to say it once right now, then we're going to talk, and I'm going to say it at the end again. Don't be angry. Be smart, okay? While the whole world is angry and pissed off and just going at each other about the price of boxes, while everybody's arguing over how much a first edition box should be worth on release, stop being angry. I guess I'll say it 3 times. Stop being angry and be smart, okay? So here's my deal. If you're upset about the cost of a sealed booster box of first edition Monarch, maybe my idea for you is to focus your money elsewhere, okay? And I've already shared with some of my patrons in my podcast that I think there's some stuff that are undervalued as a result of the Monarch pre-orders, and we've talked about that. But here's what I'm gonna say. If you're upset about $250, $300, $350 boxes of Monarch First Edition, my suggestion to you, if you don't want to pay that price for boxes, and Channel Fireball just put out their deal, which is a pretty good deal actually. But then they put out the regular single boxes, which are $250. So that's really going to set the price point right there at $250. And so if you're upset about that, if you don't feel like that's worth it, that's your own decision to make, right? But maybe instead of being angry on social media about it, you should start thinking about what you should do instead. Because if you miss out on Monarch First Edition at $250 and you're angry and you just stop caring and you stop focusing on it, then in like 6 months, you're really going to regret it when you come back to it and when you see it and when you see what happened, and you're going to regret it. You're going to be angry that you missed out on it. And your anger right now isn't going to be as strong as your anger in the future where you're like, man, I really missed out. So have a better strategy. And I'm not telling you to buy boxes. What I'm going to tell you is to save your money. If you don't want to spend $250 on boxes, save your money for singles like the week of release. And this is a pretty popular Magic the Gathering strategy that I've used in my own life. And it is kind of what it is, because it's not first edition Magic the Gathering. It's kind of different. It's a completely different animal, honestly. But I do think some of it will still hold true, that if you are looking, like if you missed out on the pre-orders at $150 or $125 and you're now kicking yourself in the foot, I think you will see an opportunity in that first week to week and a half to 2 weeks of Monarch release to pick up some singles that will gain value pretty significantly. And on my channel, we're gonna track all the singles from as soon as, if somebody starts doing pre-orders like at the beginning of April when we start getting some stuff, I'm gonna track that. And then we're gonna, on release day, we'll do a whole, this is the value of everything right now, and then probably throughout the, probably twice in the week, we'll probably have like a, hey, these are the way cards are moving. So I'm going to do my best. It's going to be a busy week, but I'm going to do my best to keep up with the value of those cards so we can track them. But my point is that what's going to happen, what I believe is going to happen, again, this is all my opinion, so don't take this and just go for it and then come back and be mad at me. This is my opinion. But what I think will happen is that people will need to make some money back on their Monarch boxes. And I'm not talking about the whales. The whales are done. Guys, listen to me. The whales have already paid off their Monarch pre-orders. They've sold cards. Every single one of their Monarch boxes is paid for. Like, they don't need to sell singles and hit the bottom in order to make money now. Like, they don't need to do that. Their Monarch boxes are paid for. They're done. They're good to go. Okay. But the rest of us, lucky fish, dolphin, little gremlin thing on the ground. Gremlins are not an sea. Crabs. The rest of us, right? We're going to be undercutting each other on the market, and that's what happens. And no matter if the whales or the stores do, what happens on TCG Player and on eBay, and actually on TCG Player, it's automatic, right? Like on TCG Player, you can get on and you can list your cards, and then you can have it automatically at a certain time every day change your pricing of your cards to X% of the lowest card. So what happens is if cards don't sell, they get put down, and they keep going down, and everybody keeps undercutting themselves. And so what's going to happen is if people keep opening boxes of Monarch First Edition, and if they get the cards they want, and then they're trying to recoup some of their money, and they put it on TCG Player, they put it on eBay, the cards are going to undercut themselves, and eventually it'll hit a bottom, for sure. It'll eventually hit a bottom, and I don't think we'll see legendary cold foils selling for, I don't know, I don't want to throw out a price, but I've heard numbers tossed around like $500, right? Like $300, $500. That seems like where they're going to be on release week, right? I don't think we'll see those dip down a ton, but the rare, the Majestics, the kind of the common, if they're common cold foils, all these cards that are not the chase cards. The chase cards are probably going to always kind of be pretty stable. But the non-chase cards, I mean, if we look at Commander Legends, which came out with a Magic the Gathering set, like the Jeweled Lotus didn't really dip down. A lot of the other cards dipped down hard on release week. And the Jeweled Lotus kind of stayed there because that was the chase card. And I think we'll see that with Flesh and Blood, with First Edition even, that the chase card will always be here, and it will probably go up. But the other cards, the non-chase cards, are going to dip on release week, and then a couple weeks after, week and a half, 2 weeks after, they'll drift up as the collectors, they open their boxes and they say, oh, I do need that card, or I need this card or that card. So there's going to be a lot of undercutting, and then the cards will eventually bottom out. So your goal, I believe, instead of being angry about, if you don't want to spend $300 on a first edition box, then don't. Okay, just don't. It's fine. No one's gonna, no one cares. Like, nobody cares about you going in the comment section and complaining about the prices. No one's gonna not buy a box because you complained about the price of the box. I'm sorry. The market has spoken. People are buying boxes at $200, $225. Like, the market has spoken, and the market doesn't lie. Okay, so you might disagree with it. You might disagree in my comment section. You might hit the thumbs down button. You might hit the thumbs up button if you're really feeling good. Help out there. But you know what? Like, nobody actually cares because the market has spoken and the price is $250. And Channel Fireball dictates that. I'm sorry, guys, but they've dictated every single price of every box up to here, right? They saw boxes, they saw crew boxes selling on eBay at $600 at some point, and like 2 days later, they came in and put boxes at $475, and the price of all the boxes leveled out there. So by Channel Fireball putting a box at $250, I'm sorry, guys, that's the new market price for a first edition Monarch box. So you might see them cheaper, but I doubt it. So don't be upset about it. Instead, let's be strategic, right? Like, instead of being angry, if you can't afford or if you don't want to buy, instead of being angry, be strategic and then save that money and target the singles that you're going to want from Monarch so that you don't get upset about it later. So don't be angry. Be smart, and I might do another video about this too, but I do want to throw it in here now. Don't overextend yourself. I know a lot of you guys were waiting for $125 pre-orders from stores, and now they're $250, right? And if you had in mind that you wanted to buy 4 boxes a case, do not overextend yourself for cardboard. Don't put your family in a financial strain. Instead of buying 4 boxes, if you can't afford those 4 boxes now because they're more expensive, just buy 2 boxes or sell something else in order to pay for your 4 boxes. Do not overextend yourself financially for a card game that you love. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Flesh and Blood, but don't overextend your real life money and put yourself in a financial risk as a result of FOMO or fear of missing out. Remember, guys, like, there's going to be an unlimited set. It's coming out right after. And then Kingdoms is going to be better for first edition. So I just wanted to say that don't overextend yourself. And then lastly, I'll say it like a 6th time. I said I was only going to say it twice, but don't be angry. Just be smarter. Like, be strategic about how you handle this. And instead of being angry, just save your money and pick up some singles on release week. Because I do think there's going to be an opportunity there. Now, I will say this last bit, for anybody who's still watching this far in the video, this last bit is that there will be a dip. I full-heartedly believe that in release week, there will be a dip. Full-heartedly believe it. Unless everybody watching this video takes my advice, maybe not, but I do full-heartedly believe that there will be a dip in singles prices the first week to 2 weeks. But here's the thing, that dip is going to be short. Like, it could not even be weeks. Like, it depends on the supply. It all depends on how long it takes boxes to get into your hands, right? Into the consumer's hands, into my hands. It just depends on that. And if that takes a while, we might not see a huge, if the boxes are in the hands, like first week, all the boxes are in our hands, that dip's going to be a couple days, and then it's going to shoot up, and then that will be the market price, because price memory will sink in pretty quick. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. Can't wait to get to there. I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm having a blast. Remember to be kind to the people around you. Don't just get angry in the comment section, guys. Come on. I mean, share your opinion. Don't get me wrong. Like, share your opinion. Say, hey, $250 is too high for me. I'm out. That's fine. But to bash stores because they're making money and they're equaling what other people are doing, like, come on, what are they supposed to do? Give up all their profits? If the market is saying $250 is the price of a box, then why would you not, if you own a business, like, okay, now let me back up. If you're a local game store, I'm sorry, I'm getting angry now. If you're a local game store and you have a local community of people, you should be helping out your local community of people. If you get 100 boxes, no one's getting 100 boxes. If you get 40 boxes and you've got players in your store that want 20 of them, sell them to the players in your store. Work out a deal with the players in your store in your local community. But there's nothing wrong with an LGS meeting the public market price online and getting their money and then putting that money back in and making their store better for their LGS, able to keep the lights on so that their clients can play the game. You know, I play a game at a local game store, and I am honored to give that guy my money because he provides me a place to hang out with my friends, to eat some food. He keeps the lights on, and he provides us a place to do that, and LGSs matter. So be kind to them. Be kind to the people around you too. Love you guys. Bye.